Hello everyone, welcome to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra gaming test. Before we begin, please make sure that you have hit the subscribe button, also press the bell icon, and if you find this video useful at some point, do hit the thumbs up button as well. Okay, so I have got my hands on the Exynos 990 variant of the Note 20 Ultra with 8 gigs of RAM, and today I'll be playing PUBG Mobile on this phone along with COD Mobile and Asphalt 9. The phone's graphics are set at max. I have also configured my FPS tool on this one. You will be seeing the frame rate on the top right corner of the screen. Those green numbers which turn yellow or red sometimes, those are going to show you the frame rates. This gameplay was of about 1 hour, but I have obviously cut this video down to make it less boring for all of you. I will also check the phone's temperature in a while. Let's take a look at the gameplay right now. Okay guys, a little disclaimer here. I am not a pro at gaming because I do not get a lot of time to play the games on a daily basis. So do not focus too much on my gameplay. Just focus on the game's performance on this phone. It literally feels like I am playing the game on a gaming monitor. I am talking in terms of the game's smoothness. The graphics have got everything right. The colors, display's sharpness, everything is perfect. Elements in the game are detailed to their core. Let me know if you are finding anything wrong with the display of the Note 20 Ultra on your screen while you are watching this test. Obviously, you are not going to experience that 60 frame rates gameplay on your screens because this video is being rendered at 30 frames per second. But just to give you guys an idea about the 60 frames per second, I am using a tool which is showing you the real-time frame rates on the top right corner of the screen. So far, so good. The phone tries its best to keep itself at 60 frames per second in the smooth extreme settings. It's such a fluid and smooth gameplay. This screen adds all that extra charm to the gameplay. Let me tell you about the speaker's performance here. It's too loud and too clear. Samsung has worked well on this phone's speakers. The touch responsiveness is just too awesome. After about 30 minutes of this gameplay, the phone's temperature hasn't crossed 40 degrees. For an Exynos CPU, this is just great. It's just moving between 33 and 35 degrees right now. The only thing that I didn't like here is that the Note 20 Ultra in the Mystic Black color is picking up a lot of smudges at its back. I really hope this doesn't happen on the bronze or the white Note 20 Ultra. I will now switch PUBG's graphics to high and let's see what happens. Alright, now the graphics are super crisp and super clear, but the frame rate is capped at 40. But there is still no lag and there are no stutters at all, no problems in the gameplay. The game runs as smooth as it was in the 60 frames per second. The phone once again is managing its temperature really well, and I must appreciate the fact that Note 20 Ultra's gaming performance is way too good. Let's check the temperature once again, and here you go, look at those numbers. This phone's liquid cooling system is doing its job really well. Time to play the COD Mobile. I will play it in very high settings, and that too only in the multiplayer mode. The phone, despite its Exynos CPU, has left a great impression on me. So just imagine how good the performance of Snapdragon 865 chipset Note 20 Ultra will be. I really wish we could get the 865 Plus variant in our region, but we are limited to the Exynos 990, and these are the results for you. Alright, this phone is a gaming monster, and I think I am actually going to get one for myself. As far as the gaming is concerned, it has definitely got my attention. I have not enjoyed playing games this much on any other phone that I have used to date. In the end, I will run Asphalt 9. This is the best look of Asphalt 9 as well that I have seen on a phone so far. The curved screen of the Note 20 Ultra with that refresh rate takes the gaming experience to a level that you have not experienced before. Asphalt 9 runs on 30 frames per second at max, and I guess that is the maximum limit of this game. I did not touch the graphics on this game either. This 1 hour long gameplay, I checked the temperature once again, and the maximum values the temperature hit are on your screen. It's very normal for a high-end phone to cross a temperature of 40 degrees after continuous gameplay, but thanks to Samsung, the Note 20 Ultra won't hit that temperature limit, which will keep the phone touchable so that you can enjoy gaming without worrying about anything. In the end, let me show you the FPS charts from my FPS test tool. The median FPS for the PUBG Mobile was at 59, and its CPU, RAM, battery usage for this duration are appearing on your screen. The FPS for the COD Mobile was consistent at 60 frames per second as well. I am also going to show you its result, and you will also definitely see the Asphalt 9's result on the screen. If you are interested, you can pause this video here and take a deeper look at all these results as well. Also, if you want, I can provide these results as standalone screenshots to all of you in the comments below. And that is pretty much it with today's video. If you have loved this one, please subscribe to my channel and drop a like as well. Drop your feedback below too. With that said, I will sign off and see you all in the next video.